Well, first there was the Netflix series, 2 parts, and now Prince Harry has released his autobiography that hit shelves today. It was met with intense attention, both negative and positive. Publishers say over 400,000 copies of Prince Harry's autobiography, Spare, have been sold across the UK in its first day. It's also the #1 seller on Amazon's UK and American site. Royal expert Justin Vovk says he isn't surprised.
It has been so explosive every time he does an interview, then with the Netflix series, and it's just drama upon drama. And I hate to say it, but I think a lot of people are buying this book because they want to see more behind the curtain of Buckingham Palace.
While it's easy to get your hands on the book at the Indigo in Burlington, the Central Library there has been dealing with a surge in demand they haven't seen in a while.
Compared to others, with Michelle Obama's book, for example, that was another title recently that had a lot of interest, but it just did not match the amount of interest in this book. We already have well over 300 people on the waitlist to borrow a physical copy.
Tech-savvy customers could get a digital copy through the branch tonight.
100 copies of access to the digital book with no waiting, no holds, and that's all first come, first served.
In New York, customers couldn't wait to read all the dirty details.
I'm just curious to see a perspective that has not been publicly shared before.
It's an incredible story. I mean, his whole life is an incredible story.
Meanwhile, in the UK, tabloids had a field day attacking the prince, and everyday Londoners seemed cooler at the idea of tarnishing the institution.
Well, I think he's an idiot. He's washing his dirty laundry in public too much. Don't need it. Dirty linen in public, it's not quite cricket, really.
There's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion.
I do have a bit of sympathy for him.
First world problem to have whatever they're going through.
Vovk says that reaction is tied to the timing of the book's release just 4 months after the Queen's death.
There is great sympathy for the royal family right now because of everything they've been through in the last 6 months. And this attitude in Britain of you don't air your dirty laundry, you deal with things quietly and privately. Well, Harry is really thumbing his nose at that.
Well, if you're one of the 300 people on the wait list for the autobiography, the Central Library of Burlington has a royal family collection of books to pass the time.